Hello, my name is Emily. I am 17 years old. I live in a small town in the mountains. I don't have a mother, she died when I was a baby. I only have one person in my life, my father Oliver. My father is not like other fathers. He is different. He is like a child. He laughs a lot. He plays with me. He cries when I cry. He does not understand many things, but he is kind. He is soft. He has a big heart. I love him more than anything. Every morning, he makes breakfast for me. He cannot read, but he walks me to school. He says, Emily is the smartest girl in the world. I smile when he says that. I feel like a queen when he holds my hand. People laugh at him. They say he is crazy. They don't see his heart. They don't see his love. But I see it. Then one day, my happy life ended. It was a sunny day. The sky was blue. I was at school, and my father was outside. I saw many police cars. I saw people shouting. Then they took my father. They put him in handcuffs. They pushed him. They shouted, "You are a killer." I screamed, "No, no. He didn't do anything. He didn't kill anyone." But no one listened. My father looked at me, his eyes full of fear. He cried, "Emily, Emily." But the police didn't stop. They took him away. That night, I sat alone. My room was cold. My hands were shaking. My heart was broken. Where is my father? Why is he in jail? He didn't hurt anyone. He can't even kill a bug. He loves birds. He loves flowers. He is not bad. He is good. But no one believed me. That was the day my life broke. The next morning, I ran to the police station. My shoes were dirty. My face was wet with tears. I want to see my dad. I shouted. The police looked at me. One man said, "Go home, little girl. Your father is a bad man." "No," I cried. "He's not bad. He is good. He is kind. Please let me see him." They didn't listen. They closed the door. I sat outside for many hours. My stomach was empty. My hands were cold. I waited and waited, but no one opened the door. Later, a kind old man came out. He was a janitor. He gave me a small sandwich. "Here, girl, eat something," he said. "Do you know my dad?" I asked. He looked sad. "Yes," he said. "He's crying inside. He calls your name again and again." I wanted to run inside. I wanted to hug my father, but I couldn't. That night, I went home alone. The house was quiet. Too quiet. My father was not there. His shoes were by the door. His cup was on the table, but he was gone. I held his shirt and cried. It smelled like him. It smelled like home. I remembered his smile. I remembered his songs. I remembered his warm hands. I prayed, "Please God, bring my father back. He did nothing wrong. He is not a killer. He is my dad. He is my world." Then I closed my eyes. I had one dream. In the dream my dad said, "Don't cry, Emily. I will come back to you." But in the morning, he was still gone, and my heart was still broken. I waited many days. One morning, a nice woman came to our door. She wore a black coat. She said, "I work at the prison. I can help you." "Can I see my dad?" I asked. She nodded. "Yes, but only for 5 minutes." My eyes filled with tears. I ran to get my coat. I didn't want to waste 1 second. We walked to the prison. The building was big and gray. It looked like a sad mountain. My heart beat fast. Inside, everything was cold. The air felt heavy. I saw many men in uniforms and big doors made of metal. They made loud sounds when they opened. Finally, I saw him. My father. He was behind a glass wall. He wore a brown shirt. His eyes were red. His hands were shaking. "Emily," he cried. "Daddy," I shouted. I wanted to hug him, but the glass was between us. "Are you okay?" he asked. "No, I miss you," I said. "I miss you too, my sweet girl." He put his hand on the glass. I put my hand there, too. Tears ran down both our faces. They say I killed someone, he said. But I didn't, Emily. I saw a girl fall. I tried to help her, but they think I hurt her. I believe you, I said. You are not bad. You are good. Then a guard shouted, time is over. No, please. I need more time. I cried, but they pulled me away. My father's face got smaller and smaller. Then the door closed. I couldn't say goodbye. I walked home in the rain. Every drop on my face felt like a tear from the sky. My father was in jail. He was innocent. But no one listened. I was only 17, but I knew what I had to do. I had to save him. I sat in my room with my school books, but I could not study. All I could see was my dad's face behind the glass. All I could hear was his voice. I didn't do it, Emily. I believed him. I always believed him. But what could I do? I was just a 17-year-old girl. Still, I had to try. I went to the school library. I looked for books about law. I didn't understand all the words, but I tried. I wrote down one sentence in my notebook: innocent people should not be in prison. I showed the sentence to my teacher. Her name was Miss Grace. She looked at me for a long time. What is this about? She asked softly. It's about my dad, I said. They think he's a killer, but he is not. He is a kind man. Please, can you help me? Miss Grace put her hand on mine. I remember your dad, she said. He came to your school play. He clapped louder than anyone. I smiled. Yes, that's him. I will try to talk to a lawyer, she said. I nodded. I wanted to hug her. I walked home with hope in my heart. For the first time in weeks, the sun felt warm. But when I reached my door, something was wrong. There was red paint on the wall. It said, Killer's House. I froze. My hands shook. My lips hurt from pressing together. Why are people so cruel? They don't know the truth. They don't know him. I ran inside and closed the door. I sat on the floor and cried into my knees. But then I heard my father's voice in my mind. Be strong, Emily. You are brave. Yes, I had to be brave. Even if the world was against me, I would fight for my father, for the truth. One evening, Miss Grace came to my house again. She had a small folder in her hands. There is something you need to see, she said. We sat at the table. She opened the folder. Inside were pictures and papers. This is the girl who died, she said. Her name was Lily. She was the daughter of a rich man. I looked at the photo. The girl was smiling. She had a red balloon in her hand. She was not alone that day, Miss Grace continued. Another man was with her, but no one talked about him. I looked at her with wide eyes. Who was he? Miss Grace pointed to a name on the paper. Daniel Clark. Why did no one ask him questions? I asked. Because he is rich, she said. He is powerful, and your father is not. I felt fire in my heart. It wasn't fair. They needed a name, a face, someone to blame. Miss Grace said, your father was there. He was easy to choose. But he is innocent. I shouted. I believe you, she said. We went to the prison the next day. My father was tired. His eyes had no light. I told him everything. Dad, they lied, I said. Someone else was there. A man. Maybe he pushed the girl. My father looked up slowly. He nodded. Yes, he said. The girl had a red balloon. She smiled at me. But then a man came. He shouted. The balloon flew away. He closed his eyes, his hands shaking. I tried to help her, but I was too late. Tears fell from my eyes. I held his hand through the glass. It's not your fault, I said. We will show the truth. I promise. He looked at me, and for the first time in many days he smiled. Just a small smile, but it gave me hope. The truth was hiding in the dark, but I was ready to find it. 1 week later, we went to court. I sat in the big room. My hands were cold. My heart was beating fast. My father sat beside a lawyer. He looked small in his prison clothes. The judge came in. Everyone stood up. The lawyer spoke first. He showed the papers. He told the truth. Oliver did not kill the girl, he said. He tried to help her. Another man was there. His name is Daniel Clark. People in the court looked shocked. The judge asked, "Is there proof?" Miss Grace stood up. "Yes," she said. "I found someone." A woman saw the man push the girl. She was too scared to speak before. Then the woman came in. She was shaking, but she looked strong. "I saw everything," she said. "Oliver is not a bad man. He helped the girl. He cried when she fell." The court was quiet. The judge looked at my father. "You are free to go," he said. My heart stopped. Then I cried. I jumped from my chair. I ran to my father. "Daddy!" I shouted. He opened his arms. I ran into them. We both cried and laughed at the same time. "I told you I would come back," he said. "Yes," I whispered. "You did." We walked out of the court together. The sun was shining. The air felt new. People outside clapped for my father. Some said sorry. Some cried too, but we didn't care about the people. We were together. At home, I made tea. My father sat on his old chair. He looked at the birds outside. He smiled. "Home," he said softly. "Yes," I said. "Home." That night, I looked at the stars. I held my father's hand. He is not perfect, but he is mine. And he is not a killer. He is my miracle. Thank you for listening to my story. This was not just a story about a father and a daughter. It was a story about love, truth, and hope. If you have someone you love, hold them close. Believe in them. Never give up. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe for more beautiful and emotional stories. See you in the next one.